And we're live.
Hey-o.
Hey.
Yo.
So welcome to episode 3 of the Renegade Podcast. And this week we're going to talk a little bit about the Infinity War trailer, the Monster Hunter update that got more details this week, what we've been playing, what we've been watching, and some pretty good headlines this week. So go down the line, introduce yourself. And there was a bit of news this week that Fox have always wanted to bring back Buffy, but they won't do it without Joss Whedon, which is great. So introduce yourself and tell me, if you could bring back any TV program, what would it be and why?
Yeah, right. I guess I better go first. I'm Jojo. Hello. What would I bring back and why? See, I would have said Thunderbirds, but it's been done. So I'm going to go for the next best thing. Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon series.
The animation, right?
Yeah, the animation, because I absolutely adored that, and it was fantastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm Scott, and I think I would bring back... I've got to bring back Firefly for Brown Coats Forever reasons, and it's amazing, and I have a fairly good inkling that a lot of people would like it back too.
See, I was going to go with the Firefly, the obvious Firefly answer, so I'm going to have to change mine now. Thanks. I'm Stuart, and whatever. I bring back Fringe.
Ooh.
But before season 4 Fringe.
Okay.
So was it season 4 or season 5 that was weird?
Who was the main actress of that?
Anna Torv. But yeah, I'd bring back Fringe, because I missed that. I remember my sister introduced me to it. I think it was when we were on holiday somewhere. She's like, you have to check this out. But yeah, I'd bring it back. So I think a lot of people would like it, because
I think Firefly would probably win out of the three of them.
Oh, definitely. Firefly would win out so much. There's every year Netflix on April Fools puts out a it puts out the April Fool's joke of new episodes next to the thing. Hate it.
Yeah, that's just mean.
Yeah. So on to the news. So the Infinity War trailer.
Yes. It's sexy.
It's damn good.
Yeah, no, it
As
did.
if you're not all excited enough already.
Yeah.
You guys sitting there with your Spider-Man hoodie on.
Yes, they did look like some
Hang on,
slight
give us a
technical
12,
issues.
Stuart.
I can't twirl. I got headphones on. Actually, my girlfriend was in Westfield today, and they've already got the Funko Pops out.
Oh,
already?
And and there's an Iron Spider one. And I'm just like, resist.
Potential spoilers, though.
Not really. It was from the first trailer. And we knew he was going to pick it up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the end of Homecoming, so it was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, I should really watch that.
You haven't seen Homecoming?
I'm so behind on films at the minute. I just you hate me. I hate you. No, but no, Spider-Man is easily my favorite superhero, so it's something that I want to see. But when you miss something at the cinema and then you kind of delay it, and then you missed out, and then you're like, oh, I might as well wait for the Blu-ray. And
that's me with Moana. I still haven't seen Moana.
No, I haven't seen that
either. There's a whole bunch that I missed out in the cinema. And then when you get home from work or something, and you don't really want to put on a movie, you just want to put on an episode or something, and then go do something else. You don't want to fully commit to a movie anymore.
We're old now.
I know, it's awful.
Time is easily more precious to me than anything else at the minute. It's literally, you come home, by the time you do the dinner, do any chores, it's you got 1 or 2 hours to do something, and then it's bed.
Yeah, oh damn, I gotta get up at 5:45 in the morning one day.
Yeah. So what did you guys think of the Infinity War? Anything that was in the Infinity War trailer that particularly stood out?
More Guardians.
Definitely. Still no sign of the other stone.
Still no sign of Hawkeye either.
No.
Maybe he had
tunes on his piano somewhere.
I love that video so much. Love that song. There's no sign of Hawkeye, no sign of Ant-Man.
Yeah, that's very true. I do like a bit of Ant-Man, actually.
But I wonder if that's because Ant-Man and Wasp are coming up. Maybe they're not going to be in it, and they're just going to be off doing their own sort of thing.
Possibly they might get like a mention.
little cameo or something
Yeah.
in there.
Or maybe they'll be like, they were there the whole time. They were just really small.
I think it looks good. I think we finally get to see, like, I think it's the most we've seen Thanos without his chair.
Yeah.
Every other film, he's kind of just been sitting there doing sweet FA.
He kind of, he's meant to be one of the biggest, baddest villains in the Marvel universe. Like,
yeah,
and spends an awful lot of time sitting on his chair. But then when he does get up, ooh,
shit goes down.
Watch out! Oh, watch out!
Going out of his chair.
I like the you get the standoff between Thanos and Cap, like right at the end of the trailer, where he's just like holding him back like that. Like Thanos towers above him and could easily kill him with one punch.
Do you
and
think?
You just see him like holding him back.
Do you think that might be the end of Captain America, though?
Nah.
No.
He's meant to die in Civil War.
He was meant to die in Civil War. I'll give you that.
And maybe this is a good way to. Maybe this is the thing that Marvel needs to just kind of. I mean, Marvel's been great film-wise, but having a proper death of a character.
They haven't had a main character die yet. Apart from.
We don't talk about the X-Men.
No. Like, what are we doing for like spoiler rules? Because I'm thinking like Guardians 2 spoiler.
Well, I think that would probably still upset some people. That
point.
I mean, I totally get where you're coming from. Yeah, no, that was a major character death, which I didn't expect.
But apart from, and they kind of faked us out with Rhodey in Civil War. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, like I see your point where they do need someone to die. They need someone that isn't Coulson to die.
Well, the amount of heroes that actually die in Civil War anyway.
That's huge.
Budget. It always brings me back to that Deadpool thing of in the trailer for Civil War you had like Team Iron Man, Team Cap on one side, and they're about to kind of clash in the middle, and you got the Deadpool at front going. It's almost as if the studio couldn't afford any more superheroes. But there was meant to loads of characters were meant to die in Civil War. Loads.
Yeah. Well, Thor isn't in the comic. Thor isn't in the comic, but like Mr. Fantastic actually plays a huge part in the comic, because he makes the prison in the negative zone where they will go to. Instead of sending them off to the raft, they actually send them into the negative zone instead.
Same with Spider-Man though. He was meant to be unmasked and all that sort of jazz and the whole.
Yeah. Do you reckon they'll do that in Infinity War?
Maybe. I mean, what's Marvel's next film after this? Because they're going to have to follow on from this.
So it goes. You got Infinity War, then Ant-Man and Wasp, Captain Marvel, and then Avengers 4. And then
probably Avengers 4 then.
Homecoming 2, which is like working title. It's not the actual title. Picks up like minutes after Avengers 4, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Could be that then.
Could be. Anything else from the trailer you want to pick out, or?
Definitely. I like the fact that a lot of the superhero teams are kind of intermingled. So you've got like Gamora kind of like explaining to Iron Man what's going to happen and who this guy is.
I just think that's clever editing. Because if you look, she's on a spaceship and he's Doctor Strange's Sanctorium.
Yeah, but you say that, but then we had there's another scene of Drax and Thor and Rocket together, and they're all kind of separate. And then you had Star-Lord with Iron Man as well. And he's like, I do love that scene of he goes, well, your plan sucks, and we're gonna do it my way.
How about I come up with a plan and it'd be awesome. I like the fact we get to see the bleeding edge armor. Where it like transforms on his body and whatnot. So you see like the giant tail booster form around his legs.
Yeah.
I think the opening shot where there's like what looks like a meteor coming down, I think that's Banner.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Because in the first trailer there's a shot of him like crashed inside the Sanctum Sanctorium.
Right.
But I think that's him, like, because he's obviously been split off from Thor. So I think he's been like shot down and has survived the impact from space, basically.
I think definitely Thanos is going to get all the stones, which means it links up with that scene with Doctor Strange getting his comeuppance as well.
There's a theory going around that that they'll turn him into a traitor or something. They'll like make him an unwilling spy. Because the person that's torturing him is Ebony Maw, who is basically like an evil Doctor Strange, part of the Black Order. And they're saying that like the weird things going into his head are unwillingly turning him into a spy. So that's where he learns that, oh, they're in Wakanda, or oh, they're in this weird planet which is orange. I'm not entirely sure where that is. But yeah, that's a current theory going around.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we're going to get another trailer closest? I know it's like a month away now, but do you reckon there's going to be another trailer?
Not a full trailer. I think there might be like an
teasers,
maybe some TV spots. But I think this is the last full trailer we'll get, because it's
pretty much just a month and a couple of weeks away or something.
Yeah, it's the 27th.
Yep.
I think Marvel's very good at holding their cards very close to the chest.
Yeah.
Especially, I completely forgot about this until during the week. They never gave Tom Holland a full script.
Really?
Because he is famous for leaking things accidentally.
Oh, really?
Like in interviews and whatnot. The amount of times he's gone, oh yeah, and then we did this. And it was like, you shouldn't have said that. Like, so whenever he has an interview now, he's always with someone else. So there's one where he's with Benedict Cumberbatch, and he's about to answer a question, and you see Benedict go, "I'll do this," because he knows he's something. But yeah, they never gave him a full script. They only ever gave him the script for his parts, and like what would happen on the day. Like he'd walk in and be like, "All right, where's my script?" And they'd hand him a script. They never knew what was going on.
That's quite funny.
Brilliant.
I do like the Spider-Man and Doctor Strange thing. Oh, is that your nickname? Is that your nickname? Oh, Spider-Man.
We're using made-up names.
Spider-Man. So another bit of like update came out this week. The Monster Hunter World update.
It's the update that everyone's been waiting for.
The pickle.
The murder pickle.
Unleash the pickle.
Now.
So
yeah, Pickle's coming out next Thursday now, isn't he?
I thought it's Tuesday. Thursday?
Tuesday? 22nd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Thursday
the 22nd, which is a real clincher because I'm not going to be around. Scott and I are going to be on our way to Sci-Fi Weekender that day. Hoy is going to be getting ready for Cos Expo. So hey, Stuart. Hey, Stuart.
Let's see if my PS4 can handle streaming.
I think we definitely need to have that.
We need a good murder pickle hunt.
You know what I think we should do when we get back, though? We should do the old school veteran classic run of when the Devil Joe quest gets announced. We should do a no armor run.
A naked run.
No, I'm not doing naked run.
Just a team of 4. We'll get like maybe like you.
Can I just sit there and point and laugh at you?
No, you're going to be part of it, and we're going to do it naked run. See if we can do it.
Alongside Murder Pickle, which is so. I've only come across Devil Show like once or twice because I only really got that far for a little bit in 4. So if you guys want to go into Devil Show a little further.
Devil Joe is terrifying. So if you're an old school Monhun player, you'll know as soon as you hear the word Devil Joe and Murder Pickle, you know shit's about to go down. Because you'll be in the middle of a quest just hunting or gathering and doing your own thing, and then this thing just comes in and starts wrecking house, and it just eats everything. It'll eat other monsters, it'll try and eat you. If you carve its tail off, it will eat its own tail. If you're not quick enough to carve it.
It really has some interesting mechanics. It has it was brought in during the first high rank quest that you got in 4, which was actually in 3,
It was in 3.
In Try, yeah.
Yeah, it was Kiripeko.
Kiripeko quest, and you think, oh, high rank Kiripeko, it's not a problem. And you start fighting this Kiripeko, and it lets out this roar that normally you're like, oh, that's a Raytheon roar, or that's a Ludroth roar, or so and so. And you think, what the hell is roar? What kind of roar is that? And then you just and then this thing emerges.
you turn around.
And it literally either jumps across the screen and lands on someone pinning them, or it's like 2-step backwards, laser beam 180. And yeah, it's not
180 no scope.
Angry Murderpick was the worst.
Oh yeah, because he goes into rage like ridiculously quick. And that's when he really looks really badass, because the story is that he's meant to have so many battles and come out on top so many times that his whole body is scarred. And then when he gets enraged, all his muscles kind of flex, and he gets kind of bigger and stronger. But all the scar tissue kind of tears, and it leaves these massive like gashes in the side of it. It's really kind of a really nice designed monster.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the turf wars.
Well, he's quite big as well, because the teaser trailer that came out where you see him is huge. And
they showed the turf war of him and Beazle.
Beazle,
yeah, and it's as terrifying as we wanted.
Yep.
That was the battle that everyone wanted to see. That was the turf war that everyone wanted to see.
Yeah,
and it looks like it's coming very, very soon. So next week on Thursday.
I liked so Capcom Japan had a live stream on Wednesday.
The other day.
I think it was Wednesday. And so where they announced all the stuff coming in this update. And they played a quest at the end where Devil Show was going to appear, and it errored halfway through.
Oh no!
While the PS4 crashed, so they had to like restart the quest, which was hilarious.
Oops.
But yeah, they also announced the Mega Man Palico armor is coming at some point.
Not a big fan of that one.
No, it pulls me up.
I don't like the look of it, but I like the fact.
It's a good concept.
They've changed all certain monsters that you fight. If you wear the Mega Man armor, it changes the battle music for each of the monsters to the boss battles.
Oh, okay, I like that.
So yeah, that's cool. But
that's
what I like.
Aesthetically, it's very, very clunky. And
yeah, and also when you're collecting the tracks and stuff, it says like level up on the side when you rank up into like pixelated Mega Man text.
That's cool.
That's quite cool.
I think there's little things like that makes Capcom really stand out on the series, and the fact that Monster Hunter's now finally been accepted in the West. It's always been here, just didn't have the bigger following.
Well, it's their like big. This is the game franchise that's been keeping Capcom.
This and Resident Evil.
Yeah. Which leads on to my next thing of, what other Capcom games would you like to see in it? And I would love to see a Resident Evil sort of crossover.
That would be cool.
Zombie monsters. Yay.
You're going to have to stay put with Devil May Cry at the minute, because they're re-releasing the HD remaster at the minute. So that's the next one they're going to do after, I believe.
Yeah, so when I think when that comes out, you can get the Dante armor and the sword, I think.
Oh, nice.
There's a male and female variant on it as well.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the weapon will be, whether it be like a long sword, great sword, charge blade, something like that.
Probably either be a long sword or a great sword.
Yeah. I heard somewhere that it was a charge blade. No, not a charge blade, a switch axe, sorry.
That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, he does
great sword would be more fitting.
Either great sword or long sword. But yeah, so also in that update, actually this has gone live now, is the ability to change your appearance.
Yeah, there's a token now you can redeem to just change a couple of things. With the new release of the festival map, they put in like a bunch of new hairstyles, a bunch of tattoos, I think, as well.
Yeah.
And it gives everyone a chance to just a freebie just to change it up a little bit.
Which I'm looking forward to, because I thought my character had, so my character always has green hair and always has a little ponytail at the back. And for some reason, I don't have the ponytail, and I don't know why. So I swear I selected it.
Lost it in battle.
Possibly.
Are you sure that it's not just a headpiece that's changing it?
No, it's not, because I took the helmet off.
Oh.
And like did a full 360. I've got like weird fuzzy hair. It's still green. It's the right color.
There's got to be a story about why you have green hair and ponytail in every single game.
It's not. It was like one. like the first character that I made in Monster Hunter. I was like,
Okay.
you can have green hair, amazing. So I decided to have green hair, and it looked pretty good with the ponytail. So ever since then, in every single game I've played, not even just Monster Hunter, any single game where I can change hairstyle and hair color, it's always bright green.
Fair enough. Fair play.
So there's also the flower festival coming soon.
Yep.
That's coming April-ish.
Mhm.
I didn't write the date down. But you get a lot of so the gathering hall up in the top is going to have this big like floral Poogie, which is adorable.
Aww.
And
Anyway, I'm getting a bit sick of the old ones.
I can't find any like clothes for my Poogie.
So you need to pet your Poogie more then.
I do. I love bacon.
Like, does Bacon actually? Your Poogie's called Bacon.
My Poogie's called Bacon because that's
Scott,
what he'll
what's
eventually.
your Poogie called? What is your Poogie called, Scott? Is it PC?
Now what's it called? It's called Meat Glove.
Meat Glove, yeah.
For God's sake.
Meat Glove, Bacon. Isn't Hoy's like Sir Hamelot or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoy's Sir Hamelot and yours is Squee.
It's not Squee, it's Squee.
Squee, that's what it was.
Because that's the noise I imagine him make.
The festival also brings new Poogie armor.
Yep.
Yay.
Poogie clothes, so
Poogie armor.
So,
bring your Poogie to battle.
you used
so
to be able to.
Thing, Stuart. You need to. Does Bacon come up to you when you come back from quests?
Yeah, he comes up to me, I pet him, and I pick him up.
Yeah, you pick him up
to the right locations.
To where the commander guy stands, where the flags are. Drop him off there.
I get like mega potions and stuff, but I've been doing it.
Just keep going around. So there's the 5 flags. I think it's the white flag you need to take him to when he vibrates, and you put him down there. Where the research Wyverian guy is.
Yeah.
You need to take him there where the big teeth fossils are.
Yep.
You just take him there. Is it that one, Scott, where the teeth fossils are?
Where the research guy is.
Yeah.
It's the back left corner.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of books and stuff.
I thought it was the teeth fossil one. And then if you go up to the viewing platform, which I only really discovered a couple of weeks into playing, go to the smithy, take Poogie all the way up to the smithy, go around the back of the smithy, there's a little staircase, go up to the viewing platform, put him there.
Right.
So yeah, if you played Monster Hunter and you didn't know you could do this, then you need to pet your Poogie until he loves you, and then pick him up and carry him around, and he'll either get you armor/skins, or he'll be a little thief and he'll steal stuff from the stalls.
And the final costume as well is by where the farm is.
Yep.
Just behind it, where like the little platform with the water and the big tree is. There's a firefly cage that's giving off light.
Yep.
If you put him there, you'll get the frog skin.
I will do that later.
That's all of them.
For now.
So stick on subject. There's a new Tomb Raider game got announced this week.
Yes.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Which actually got. So we've known about the title of the game for a few years. It got like copyrighted, I guess.
Mm.
It got registered as a domain. That's what it was. About 3 years ago, and everyone's like, "Oh, the next Tomb Raider," because this was just after the Tomb Raider reboot. So it got domained just after that. So everyone's like, "Oh, the next one's going to be Shadow of the Tomb Raider," but then it became Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I've heard is really good. I haven't actually played it yet, but I've heard it's very good.
I think I got the first copy of the game on Steam on like a Steam sale.
Yeah.
Haven't played it.
I had the reboot. I really enjoyed it. Didn't play the sequel, but I'll get around to it at some point. But yeah, from what I hear, they're a very good series, and I'm excited to play. Well, excited to see a new one.
I hear the multiplayer did well.
Yeah, the multiplayer was really fun. It didn't last very long.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really fun. And sticking on Tomb Raider, so the new Tomb Raider film, I'm not sure if it's out yet.
I think it's out.
I think it's out. Apparently it is not very good. It has not been getting very good reviews.
I've had mixed reviews.
Really?
On the feed of my Booking of Faces, I've had mixed reviews.
me just have a look at good old Metacritic.
That's what I was literally just looking
at. So who's playing Lara Croft now then?
Someone who I can't. It's Thingy's wife, Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender's wife.
Okay, you're searching on Metacritic for the thing. I will search.
It's Alicia Vikander.
I went to Rotten Tomatoes and it has 49% there with an audience score of 70%. So
IMDb has a 7 out of 10 rating with 16,373 ratings.
Metacritic has a 46, which is based on 47 reviews.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I'll stick with your mixed.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, go see it. Even if everyone's terrible, it's a film that you want to go see.
I just think it seems to be going down a lot of the. I think we talked about this maybe last session with the whole Resident Evil film franchise as well. It seems a little bit copy paste.
The reboot game. Or
I haven't seen the film, but every single bit of the trailer and cutscenes and stuff seems to add up, and I'm like, I look at it going, I wonder if I just play the game, I'll have a better time.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion here. I just want them to come up with something new. Like, there are so many rehashes and reboots and stuff going on at the moment. It's just like, can we just have something new for once?
But there isn't anything original anymore.
There isn't. That's the problem. Everything's being rehashed and rebooted. It's just, I don't know.
No one's coming up with any
new stuff.
Any new stuff.
New stuff.
So that's a shame.
Yeah. Like,
and on that about remakes and not being too good and stuff and reboots.
So the early screenings of Deadpool 2 have happened, and apparently, again, not that great.
That upsets me, because I really, really, really enjoyed Deadpool.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the early showings. It could just be that they went in overhyped. Because I mean, Deadpool 1 was brilliant.
Yeah.
Like,
Agreed.
I'm wondering if it was sort of like a lightning in a bottle, where you know, first one's absolutely brilliant. And they can't just recapture the same magic.
Yeah, you either go in with the same kind of style, and people think it's good, but we've seen this.
My worry, like,
I don't know, because it depends. You know, do you remember that one incident where some critic went in and went, "Oh, don't go and see Deadpool because it's full of this and it's full of that and it's full of swearing and violence and blah blah." And wasn't that the one that Ryan Reynolds actually got back to this critic and went, "What did you expect?
Yeah,
what were you expecting?"
I mean, that's Deadpool in a nutshell.
Yeah,
right.
You know, he's violent. He's crass. He's he's gonna decapitate you and then do things to the skull.
I like the fact that the original Deadpool film came out on Netflix on International Women's Day.
Oh no!
Happy International Women's Day.
No.
But I don't know. That tickled me.
Oh, it's tickling me now. Oh, I can't get it out of my head.
I need to rewatch that film. That was a good film.
Well, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Certainly is.
I remember, like, that was if I'm going to the cinema and I'm not sure if a film's going to be good or not, then I will pay for the really good seating. Because if it's a good film, I'll be like, great, good film, great seats, amazing. If it's a terrible film, I'll be like, well, at least I'm comfy. You know? And I went into Deadpool with the same thing. I'm like, this is either going to be brilliant or it's going to be terrible. I was comfy.
Did we go to the cinema to watch it? I'm pretty sure we did, didn't we, Joe?
What's that? We did go to the cinema to watch it.
That age.
We went in to the cinema where they had that stabbing/shooting the other week.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
North London.
Yay. On to slightly more cheery news.
I liked it. Would you go and see Deadpool 2?
I will, yeah.
I'll go and see Deadpool 2.
Even if everyone says it's terrible, I'll still go see it.
Let's all just go and see Deadpool 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
When does it come out, actually?
The power
May
of
18th.
When?
May the 18th.
May the 18th, so just before Comic-Con.
Yep.
There we go.
So we are going to expect to see an influx of Deadpools again at Comic-Con?
It's got Terry Crews in it.
We have to go see Deadpool 2.
What?
Unless he's a bad guy, I'm not interested.
Unless he's yelling, I'm not interested.
It's Terry Crews. He's always going to be yelling.
And he needs to take his shirt off.
He'll be yelling at his pecs.
Yeah.
He'll be yelling back.
Pecs, yeah.
Oh dear.
I miss those Old Spice adverts. They were good.
There we go. Speaking of which, well, not speaking of which, but we were wrong about
About
what
Geralt.
we said last time. Get Geralt.
Soul Calibur 6, apparently.
Project Red. Well, I did say, didn't we? I did say it was either going to be Soul Calibur or Monster Hunter.
There's still
Or
time
both.
for Monster Hunter. Both. Why not both?
I'm
Both is good.
still holding out for Smash Brothers. All I'm saying.
Mm.
I don't know. I like Soul Calibur. I haven't played one since 2, but I do have fond memories of it, so
Yeah,
I probably
same.
will pick it up. I don't think I picked up the ones afterwards because I didn't like the fact that they had the Star Wars characters. I thought that was a bit too
That was
far-fetched.
4, I think.
Yeah.
That was weird.
It was just like, oh yeah, look at these kind of different fighters from fantasy times. It's like, oh look, Yoda. It's like, wait.
I like the fact they put Geralt in because he fits thematically as well.
He does.
You know, he's got a little bit of magic. He's got swords. He's got, you know, he is a fighter. It's what he does.
I like
it.
you played the Witcher series, right?
I'm currently playing Witcher. Well, not currently, but I'm working my way through Witcher 3 at the moment.
So you like I like the fact that they tie him into the series of teleportation gone wrong.
Yeah.
So this is why I hate portals.
And they've got Vermoran as his stage as well.
Mm.
So yeah, from what I've seen, it looks good.
Mm.
And like I said, I like the fact he's in it because it fits thematically as well. You're not there with a lightsaber.
That's true. And it's made me want to go back and play Witcher 3 again. So
Is
So
that
a
the one with
friend.
the dodgy horse parking.
yes, even with the dodgy horses.
You mean amazing horse parking?
Right, when your horse does handstands and bench presses, then you know you're in a good game.
It's Roach. He can do whatever he wants. A friend of mine, he's trying to 100% Witcher 3.
Ooh.
He's been playing it on and off for pretty much since it came out. He's finished it 4 times, like trying to get all the endings, trying to get all the collectibles. He did a story run, a collectible run, a Gwent run, and now he's doing the hardcore run, I think.
Yep.
I think he's got one more run left to do to 100% it. Because he's got it all like planned out according to his wife. And it sucks because his wife, who's a friend of mine, she's like, it sucks because I want to play the game, but I've already seen 99% of it just watching Dave play it over and over and over again.
Oh, that's a shame.
So a little bit of Overwatch news. Brigitte officially goes live on Tuesday.
Ooh,
So
that's
that
kind of interesting.
yeah. I was playing Overwatch actually before this. In a very unfortunate computer issue. I was in my last placement match with 10 seconds left to hold the point, and my computer died. So that counts as a loss.
Disconnected, rage
that's the way that
quitted, whatever you
crumbles.
want to call it, man. You know.
It was awful. That was a great game as well. So yeah, I'll probably end up playing that on Tuesday. So also on Tuesday, Sea of Thieves comes out finally.
Woo!
Yay.
That bloody time.
We're looking forward to it.
Yep, I'm off on Tuesday as well.
Sweet.
I am not.
I am not. But
I am.
we'll join up in the. We'll join up a bit later. We
Yes.
decided, by the way, we're gonna make our crew,
Yes.
and I wanted to ask if you wanted to be part of the crew.
You didn't. You probably didn't even have to ask him, to be honest. with you.
Well, there's a position I want you to take solely.
Who are you trying to do? Stuart now.
Well, you already know yours, Joe. I gave Joe the option of.
Wait,
so
are you our captain?
I want to be the captain.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. It's got Captain Scott.
I have a good name that I will reveal on the day.
Oh no, I'm scared.
But I gave Joe the option of navigator, first mate, or chief of gunnery.
I'm guessing she's chief of gunnery.
I like the
Chief of gunnery.
pews.
She's going to be in charge of the
All
pews.
the pews.
Stuart, I fought long and hard, and I think with your skills, there was only one role truly to fill, and I think you need to be right next to me, but by next to me, I mean slightly below me and under the table. You're going to be the camera boy.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to take that position.
Literally,
It
Stuart, I want you by my side. Well, waist at all times.
Oh, stop the innuendo. I had enough of this yesterday. Thanks very much.
But no,
yesterday was a cosplay making day, and
nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you sent me the video.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that was before things got out of hand. But basically, yeah, it was Scott, myself, and Anthony, who runs Abandoned Warehouse Studios / Mad Wizard Props. Who he makes amazing stuff.
They are amazing.
Yeah, it did get very, very out of hand.
Well, most things when Anthony comes over get out of hand.
Most things involving my husband get out of hand. So
that's not true. He's like, he comes in, my trousers happen to fall off. It's not my fault.
Moving along,
but also sticking with Sea of Thieves. Have you seen the Golden Banana Hunt they're doing?
No.
So Microsoft, it starts on Monday. It starts tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
You can get your crew together, and I think.
How does it start tomorrow if it's out on Tuesday?
No, the Golden Banana Hunt starts on Tuesday. It's a real life treasure hunt.
Oh, okay.
Where you get your crew together, and I think every hour or so they release a riddle, and you have to like write down your answer, or it could be like a real life go to this place kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And then I think on the 20th they open up the like enter your answers here page, and then I'm not sure how they'll decide it, but I think 5 people win a bunch of solid gold bananas, and they're valued at like £20,000.
Jesus.
So these are real
bananas.
Real gold bananas.
Real gold bananas. I will find a link. I will send it to you.
That's crazy.
That's mental.
What would you do?
What are you gonna do with a gold banana?
Whatever you want.
It's like, oh, I've got these gold bananas. How am I gonna, like, not being funny? If I won them, I'd be like, that's cool. I'd take a few photos. I maybe keep them around for a bit, and then I'd be like, all right, I want to sell these because I want the cash value,
Who's gonna want to buy a gold banana?
Well, that's the thing. It's solid gold. So
hang on. If anyone's listening, like, or watching this on repeat, do let us know if you got a gold banana. What would you do with this gold banana? Because I have no bloody idea.
Right, I've just put the link in the chat, and it is.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's a solid. It's an 18 carat, a UK hallmarked 18 carat gold bananas.
I don't understand.
Is it just one banana, or is it?
No,
like
it's a bunch of bananas.
It's
a bunch of bananas.
It's a bunch of gold bananas.
London's Smith and Harris goldsmiths have created 4 golden bananas crafted to replicate the health source in Sea of Thieves. The bananas are valued at 20,000 per banana.
Oh,
so if there's going to be like 4 or 5 winners, there must be just 4 or 5 of these things, right?
It's ridiculous. It's brilliant.
Mental.
Okay, so the quest kicks off with a riddle being released at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning and continues over 3 days as you and your crew attempt to solve 15 riddles. On Wednesday the 21st at 9 o'clock, you can enter all the answers in at xbox.com/bananaquest,
Sure.
which is great. You have 7 hours to submit your answers. And then the first crew from each country to answer the riddles moves on to the semi-finals for one last riddle.
Right.
And then it goes on from there. And then they'll announce from the 22nd how you go past the semi-finals, I guess.
That'd be worth an enter.
That's brilliant.
That's really insane.
So yeah, anyone that's doing that, let us know. You know, what would you do with a golden banana? A £20,000 golden banana. Crazy.
Mental.
Is there some serious stuff there?
So yeah, Pokemon Go.
Yes.
You were saying the notes about Pokemon Go.
Yeah. So Pokemon Go has its new community day on the 25th of March. That's this coming Sunday. So if you're playing Pokemon Go, if you're playing in the UK, between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m, there's going to be a hell of a lot more Bulbasaurs out there. And if during these times that you decide to evolve your Ivysaur into a Venusaur, it will learn the grass type move Frenzy Plant. So if you're out and about this Sunday between those hours and you fancy a bit of Bulbasaur action or whatever you want, go and hunt them down. Yeah. So this is a thing that they do every month.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised Pokemon Go's lasted as long as it has.
It's still going. I know quite a few people. I play it. I play it on the way to work and on the way home. I'm not going to deny that. And I know quite a few people that do play it as well. It's still quite a big thing. So,
I dive in and out of it occasionally.
Yeah, Scott gave up like ages ago.
Yeah, that went Pokegon.
Suppose you think very funny.
Just a little bit funny.
So that sort of segues quite nicely into what have you guys been playing?
Ooh.
If you haven't been playing Pokemon Go, what have you been playing?
Not a lot this week because I've not been well.
That sucks.
She has been poorly.
Yes, a bit of Monster Hunter, and that's all I've been playing.
Yeah, Monster Hunter's always good.
I didn't know Valhazak.
I'm still on the Elder Dragons. I've seen the cutscenes now, so that I can jump in quickly and not have to go through cutscenes anymore. I see what you mean by Death Turkey.
Undead Turkey, yeah.
He looks like an Undead Turkey.
Yeah.
Teostra's beautiful in this.
I love Teostra. I can't wait for. I really, really, really want Lunastra to come up now.
He's definitely the most interesting fight, like the more fun fight to play.
Yeah.
Because he's not like Valhazak has the whole. Now and then you'll get afflicted by his blight and Nullberry followed by healing. It just kind of there's so much not fighting in it. Same I think with Kushladara, however you pronounce his name. Too much wind. You just get knocked back, and there's not enough damage. He doesn't deal out enough damage to you, and you can't do the damage to him unless you have windproof. It's just a slow, boring fight.
We almost managed to beat Kirin this week.
Almost.
Because my girlfriend's got a Kirin quest that I haven't got yet. So we spent like a day just grinding out armor of like, okay, let's get a decent thunder resistance, let's get a decent like fire attack, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just to we look absolutely dumb because it's like a weird mishmash set of what we could get at the time.
Well, I need to do Kirin bits anyway. I need to upgrade my dual blade, so can help.
Cool.
Speaking of can help, hey Scott, you want to help me with my rank up quest?
The reason why I have not played for a while is because I am sitting on that cusp of Hunter rank 49 where the next quest is Tempered Crewing. And I sit there and I go, I don't want to do it. I just don't. And then I thought, well, Joe's going to make me do it for her.
What do you make you do it for?
I might as well wait until she gets to the same level I am.
You know what? Just for that, I'm just going to go play with a bunch of randoms now and do my rank up.
Fine.
Get
free man wiped. It's not my problem.
But yeah, we got the Kirin, we got it limping, and then it nuked us.
Oh.
Absolutely nuked us.
There was that one video, though, that Hoy actually sent to us of that guy in Japan. So unlucky. So he got absolutely butt handed to him.
Yeah.
Respawned in the camp, and for some reason, the Kirin's lightning attack was in the camp where you respawned and just got absolutely obliterated.
I looked into that. It's that
really
attack is it has a tracking on it. So because he was still in range, the monster doesn't when it kills someone, it doesn't count them out until they've like their body has respawned. So what had happened is he was building up to do the move. He's then gone to use the move, which is like imagine like a cast time, and as the body's respawned, the tracking has gone, oh, there's the body, and spawned. So as he spawned in, stood up, died.
Oh, that's awful.
And that was a quest fail as well. So that was a real.
That's really rage inducing.
That's a throw controller moment right there. Also, speaking of games, hey Stuart, I've seen you popping up every now and then on XCOM 2. And when I mean popping up, it's like at maybe 10-minute intervals or something.
Yeah. What is up with that? It's almost
I am not save scumming. It's my computer being shit.
I'm like, Stuart's playing XCOM. I'm like, oh cool, I really want to play XCOM, you know, I'll maybe jump on that eventually. And then it's like Stuart's playing XCOM again. I'm like, yeah. Okay, I'll give him benefit of doubt. Stuart's playing XCOM. I'm like,
I'm not safe scumming. I'm not even playing it on Iron Man. My computer being crap.
However you want to play it, man. Honestly,
My
just
computer being crap.
I am judging you.
I made Ziggy, by the way.
Ziggy.
I made Ziggy the hunter.
Ziggy.
Should we go into Ziggy?
No.
I think you should elaborate on Ziggy.
We really shouldn't go into Ziggy, but
So Ziggy, I'll give a brief overview. When Fallout 4 came out, I bundled over to Joe and Scott's, and we made a character called Ziggy, who was high strength and low intelligence. He was only allowed to melee people.
he had, what was it? He had I moved all his stats down to 3.
Yeah.
Had his stats in strength as 10, and his luck up as high as I could as well. So he was really, really lucky and really, really strong. He couldn't speak English. It was like, some people were like, they talked to him and he'd be like, words good do. And it's like, sure.
And then was he in a dress? No, it was the hat. He had a sailor hat.
He had a sailor hat because he decided he was we did the role play, so he found a sailor's hat and he decided that made him a sea captain.
Yep.
And he only used melee weapons, obviously. So it was really touch and go at the start. Like anything with a gun would just push his crap in. But eventually we came across a dead body of a super mutant with a super sledge, and things just went up Ziggy that way.
Ziggy smash.
Ziggy hid around corners and ambushed people and cleared out areas. It was good fun.
Fun to watch. Should we were talking a while back of doing like a Fallout almost D&D campaign in which we'd have like max characters of each stat. So we'd have Ziggy as the high strength. We'd have like a high intelligence character who was really smart but couldn't do anything. There was a character that was really fast and stuff like that. So we'll
really charisma character that
can't talk his way out but then can't do shit. So I think we should revisit that at some point.
That'd be good. Maybe we could do, I don't know, some kind of Renegade D&D sesh or something. Do a top-down sort of board game. That'd be good.
Sounds good. So who's been playing Lords of the Fallen?
Me. I'm so lame. It's an old game. Basically, I needed to get my Dark Souls fixed for a while. I go back to Dark Souls now and then. And I don't know. I played Lords of the Fallen when it first came out, and I hated it. I didn't like it. A lot of people called it clunky Souls because it's just so slow, and it's just, you think that you've got your timing right. And Dark Souls teaches you throughout the entire game is don't get hit. You shouldn't be getting hit. If you're getting hit, you're doing something wrong. So I went into Lords of the Fallen thinking, okay, time to dodge everything. The game punishes you for dodging. Like wearing light armor is wrong. Using anything light or daggers and stuff is wrong. The game teaches you a long time to get throughout the game that heavy armor and tower shields and big weapons, that is the way to go. You're meant to tank through hits to do the damage.
Interesting.
So like you would block the first 2-3 swings, and then the enemy would do like a lunge attack or something, and then there's your opening, so that you would like attack through the lunge attack, take a little bit of damage, but you deal out more than you were taking.
Interesting.
But I really liked it. I'm playing for it recently again, and just have a little bit more of appreciation for it. And it's it's not a bad game. You can pick it up on Steam for like 15-20 quid, I think.
You're playing it on PC?
Yes, always. But yeah, nice little throwback there.
Yeah, like there's a couple. I feel like going back through my Steam library at some point and just uninstalling some stuff I'm not playing and just reinstalling some old gems. Like ones that I might have stopped on and then gone, no, let's go back to that. Let's revisit. Let's give it a second chance. So
Darkest Dungeon.
I haven't even got Darkest Dungeon. I need to get Darkest Dungeon.
You should play Darkest Dungeon.
Stressful game.
You can get it on Switch now, can't you?
Yes, and I have it, and it's lovely. Nice. Really nice, good port.
Really nice. So what have you guys been watching, if anything?
Ooh, what have we been watching?
I watched Guardians again.
1 or 2?
Because one.
One's good. Although we can't watch Guardians 1 because it's sad. Like the end.
Oh no, it still makes me cry like a
but...
yeah.
I get like a lump in the throat. It's awful.
Oh, just when you have to do a little bit of trimming, Let's get your gardening fix.
You're terrible.
I am. I'm a terrible person.
You're a monster.
Awful. But yeah, we're slowly going through, like back through the MCU films.
Yep.
Because we realized that my girlfriend's actually missed a couple of them. So
nice.
we're sort of going through like, okay, what have you missed? What have you seen? What haven't you? So we're up to Winter Soldier.
Okay, that's not a bad film actually.
It's one of my favorites. Like,
a lot of people didn't like it.
I still think it's my favorite MCU film.
Still not sure it's the best Captain America film, but definitely good.
I was talking to a friend from work, and we were saying that Winter Soldier is the best one because if you rename all the characters and like take it out of the MCU and whatnot, it stands on its own as a movie.
Yes.
If you rename all the characters, you know, Captain America could be Joe Bloggs and whatnot. It gives enough. You don't have to have seen the things previously to understand it. And it stands on its own as a very good film. Like it's a very good spy thriller.
Yeah, definitely very good.
I'm trying to think what's next that she hasn't seen. No, she got headphones on. No, she hasn't. What's the next MCU film that you haven't seen? None of the Avengers. I think Age of Ultron's next. I think she missed out on Age of Ultron. So
It's a good one.
yeah, it's alright.
I want to revisit the Iron Man series again.
Iron Man. I like Iron Man too.
Iron Man 3. Yeah, it's a bit better.
It's good. I enjoy Iron Man too. Like, not Captain Hammer. What's his name? The Hammer guy, not Thor, but
Yes, Stuart, the Hammer Man.
His name is something Hammer. I forgot what his name is.
Hammer?
I hate you so much. What's his name? Because he's like the industrial competitor to Tony Stark.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Justin Hammer. Jason Hammer?
This is great. I'm not even going to look it up. I like watching you flounder. This is beautiful.
I think it's Justin.
Fine.
What's his... Justin Hammer?
Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer, thank you. Justin Hammer.
This is that important to get that.
You know, it's one of those things that's going to bug him if he doesn't get it.
It really is. But yeah, like it finally brought in War Machine, and yeah, Mickey Rourke's Whiplash could have been better. It sort of ended up as another bad guy in an Iron Man suit. But I enjoy Iron Man 2. I think it's fun, which is the main point of an MCU film, is that it's fun.
Well,
have you guys watched on Netflix the Santa Clarita Diet?
No.
Watch it, because so season 2 starts, I think, this week. Is it this week?
Okay.
Or next week, something like that. So it's it's Drew Barrymore and what's his name? Timothy Oliphant. The guy from Die Hard 4 and the terrible Hitman film.
Yeah.
Okay. So they play like your standard suburban couple and their lovely daughter. And they're realtors, you know, they sell houses and whatnot. And then she becomes a zombie, basically. But like a fully functioning, looks normal on the outside, but has to eat people. And it's about them trying to still be a normal family at the same time, and it sounds lame, but it's actually really funny. It's
suburban living with a hefty dose of cannibalism.
Basically, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's something like the tagline.
Awesome.
Nathan Fillion's in the first episode.
Oh, does he die?
Yes.
Don't ruin it for me. Oh my god.
Well, yes, but then in the trailer for season 2, you see his head start talking. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there.
Nice.
But yeah, like watch it. It's only a few episodes. I think it's like 6 to 10 episodes.
You're a few episodes.
But yeah, it is a very good series. And the daughter will have you cracking up.
What's that called?
The Santa Clarita Diet.
Okay.
It's one of the Netflix own series thing.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, they're like half-hour episodes.
Check it out after I watch Deadpool again.
Yeah, of course. Like the weekly Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
Talking of weekly headlines of the week.
Dun 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 dun.
3 up for contention. One of them is quite sad, which is that Keyboard Cat has died.
Oh no!
Like,
Love
we're
Keyboard Cat.
not the original Keyboard Cat, which like back in the 80s apparently, but the
internet meme.
The one that's, you know, ding 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 ding. That Keyboard Cat.
I feel bad for the cat that you just did the impression. Can we do it again? I wasn't ready. You are actually doing it. Aren't you? You're a terrible person.
Yes. You know exactly what I mean by that.
I do, but I just want you to do it again.
But yeah, I read that.
I can't believe you done this.
I read that last night. And yeah, he was called Bento. He was called Bento. He was passed on, unfortunately.
Oh well.
So pour one out for Bento.
Pour one out.
Do you know that's weird? I was literally just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, well.
There was some. I had this one sent to me today. So there was a driver caught in Milton Keynes, pulled over by the police for, I think it was speeding. And his license plate, his actual driver's license, was a picture of Homer Simpson.
A picture of Homer Simpson.
The name was Homer Simpson.
Okay.
And he lived on 47 Springfield Avenue, Springfield. And he got arrested for driving without insurance and without a proper license.
Funny that. Hang on a minute, Springfield Avenue, isn't it Evergreen Terrace?
It's Evergreen Terrace, like, yeah, it's meant to be like 700.
So they even got the address wrong.
I know. If you're going to commit to something, do it properly.
Right, amateurs.
But yeah, Milton Keynes police, like I said, normally we wouldn't like divulge all this information, but this happened last night to one of our offices.
We wouldn't give out this sort of criminal investigation, but too funny.
It's brilliant.
Oh.
So yeah, that.
Dull.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are we gonna do?
Shame.
That was one, and then there's one that you put up today, Joe.
Yeah. So this one's fantastic. So in Boston, there was a police van that got stuck in the snow, and someone's put up a video of a guy that came out of a bar dressed as Queen Elsa from Frozen. And he literally came up around the back of this police van and started pushing them out of the snow, like helping them out of the snow. And you couldn't make that up. You just couldn't.
Sometimes you've got to let it go.
Ugh.
You know, I was ready for that joke, and yeah, I'm still disappointed.
You're disappointed. Why are you disappointed, Scott? You're the one that loves that movie.
You know what? I love it because the fact that you hate it so much.
No, I hate it when you have to sing Let It Go so many times in the morning in the bathroom. Like, seriously, there's only so much I can take of that.
I think you need to let it go, Joe.
I think you need to let it go. I can't believe Jack Whitehall had a line in that and they cut the line out.
Really?
Yeah.
He was a troll.
Jack Whitehall was the troll. He had one line and they cut it out.
You might remember him speaking, but you won't because it's gone.
That's awful.
He in one of his he talks about it in one of his stand-up things, and it's like the troll goes to speak, and you can actually see the animation of the troll speaking, and it skips to the sex scene.
What is it like?
Yeah, literally that.
That's awful.
It's okay. Jack Whitehall's off being Francois Lemaire and Thunderbirds Argo now, so it's okay. He's a different kind of troll now.
I still haven't caught up.
For goodness sake.
I shush.
Stuart, how? What? Because I was gonna say something about season 3, and now I don't know whether I can or not.
Do it anyway.
Anyway, I'll do it a bit later on because there is a Q&A bit where someone has actually asked about that. So we'll get onto
that. So upcoming videos this week on the RR channel.
Yeah. You've been working really hard.
Coming up. Well, following on from my beautiful moments in Sea of Thieves, I've got the footage up for Monster Hunter. I just need to sort of edit it all together and find a really nice bit of music for it.
I love beautiful moments, isn't it?
It really it's like just the weather effects.
Can I make a recommendation? If you're going to do that, can we have a blooper scene of it? Oh, that's a nice little sunset, and then Devil Joe.
Well, I gotta wait. I'm gonna have to wait till Thursday for that.
Well, yeah, I think you should.
Well, that's it. Well, you're gonna have to wait till Thursday. We're gonna have to wait till Sunday. It's privileged.
And I'll upload tonight, so hopefully coming out tomorrow morning should be the first part of Jojo and Hoy's Girls' Night stream.
Girls' Night!
Oh, God.
I sent you some of the edits, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Pajama party.
Oh, that would be a great name.
We could do
that'd be a great name for it, actually. Anyway, so yeah, I've actually had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun editing this. I've messed around with making new titles and animations and an interesting new swear bleeper for Hoy.
Yeah, see, everyone goes on about me.
It's you as well. You as well.
I wasn't that she dropped the F-bomb first.
She did drop the F-bomb first, but
She did.
it's about 50-50. You guys are terrible.
I don't believe that.
So we're looking forward to that tomorrow, right?
Hopefully tomorrow if my internet survives.
Also, in case anyone's
Tuesday.
wondering, Hoy was meant to be with us this evening. Unfortunately, not feeling very well, so get well soon, Hoy.
Get well soon. So yeah, this first video is you guys versus the giant Anjanath. And then part 2, which is edited, I just need to render it, is the Girotodas. And then I haven't edited the rest yet.
We did speed run the Great Jagras again the other day.
Like 4 minutes, something like that.
Not speed run if it's murder. Stop, leave it alone.
We needed the money.
Jeez.
So we decided to.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing that tomorrow then.
So talking of needing money, upcoming events.
Yes, so we have Sci-Fi Weekender this week. So Scott, Dando, and I will be there covering for Renegade Revolution. We have secured some press passes. Just waiting for some final details before we get the green light to do any filming. But yes, we will be there. Looking forward to it. I've not been before. Scott's not been before. We're traveling up with a bunch of friends who haven't been before. Dando has been in the past, and she did say that it's a really chill event and it's really nice. Apparently, it's a bit of a drunk fest as well, from what I've seen, but in a good way. But yeah, no, looking forward to it, weather permitting, because the weather has been pretty shocking recently, and it is a 5.5-hour drive up there.
Just let it snow.
Yes.
Oh my god.
There's my boy.
And you've got a 5.5-hour drive at that.
No. See, this is the thing. Ant's driving. Scott's in the back sleeping. I give it 2 minutes before he falls asleep in the back of the car. If we get on the underground, Scott will fall asleep before we hit the next stop from where we live.
Wow.
Look, unless I'm driving where I don't have the focus, that is adequate time for me to catch up on any sleep I need. So, you might as well.
You sleep lots.
I don't. Always need more sleep. I'm getting old.
Yeah, right.
Thanks.
I love you.
There's my wife. Anyway.
So after that, no, it's the same weekend actually. So is that the Saturday or the Sunday?
Saturday only, Cos Expo. So that's a new one. That's a new one that was done by the cosplayers for the cosplayers, by the cosplay photographers for the cosplay photographers. It's at the University of Reading. Hoy's going up there, so she'll be covering that this Saturday. Looking forward to hearing about that one as well, because as we said, it's the first. Yeah.
Yeah, say hi to her and get some photos and done.
Stuart, do you need to just let that all out of your system now?
I really do.
How do I mute someone?
Roll panel.
And I've just noticed this week that HibanaCon is also returning to the Jury's Inn in Milton Keynes, and that is from the 2nd to the 4th of November this year.
So what is HibanaCon? I have no idea what that is.
It's a con where Hibanas go to die.
It was like, do you remember when like FushiCon and Kitacon were first starting off?
Oh, yeah.
Small little chill cons. I think it's like that. I think Kez went last year. So it'll be really interesting to see what Kez has to say about this event. I'm not sure whether she's going again this year, but it has only just recently been announced, so I think people are still in that sort of like ticket buying phase and stuff. But tickets are on sale now if you want to register.
And be careful for driving Homer Simpsons up around Milton Keynes.
Yeah. So watch this space for that one then.
So we're bringing a new thing now.
Yeah, a new thing. Q&A.
So this is something where you guys that are listening, watching, whatever, either
People are
live or
watching
later.
us.
Oh, Scott. Oh, stop. There are actually, and
I'm surprised.
No, you know what? We appreciate you guys
We
who
do.
are sat there watching and listening to us ramble on about random stuff. Because, first of all, why would you want to do that? Because I don't know. But
Give
secondly,
up an hour of your Sunday. We
yeah,
like it. Thank
exactly.
you.
Are you still sticking with this way? Good for you. We really appreciate it. So we've had a couple of people that have been listening into previous podcasts asking questions that we will try our best to answer.
So, Tony asks,
Hello, Tony.
when are we going to see the new season of TAG? As it's already March. And also, when will we see the Murder Pickle in Monster Hunter?
Okay,
So we touched on Murder Pickle earlier.
Yes.
He'll be released on Thursday.
Thursday comes the murder.
22nd, is that?
Yeah,
Yep.
22nd. So I'm guessing there'll be like a giant patch, which also comes with like balance updates as well.
Yep.
But mainly the Murder Pickle. And
All the new hunters are going to have fun with that one.
it's going to be great just seeing people go.
I believe,
What's that? What
I
is
believe their patch time's usually 3 p.m. Don't hold me on that though.
Cool.
Okay.
And so TAG is a bit of a sore suspect.
Well, I will be honest. The question about Thunderbirds Argo from Tony was in massive capital letters. So was the Murder Pickle one, actually. Very excitable, Tony.
Captain Caps Lock.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good name. Thunderbirds Argo, still speculated to come out on the 31st of March, which is Easter weekend.
Still technically March.
Yes, still technically March. Season 3 has had a couple of things sort of like released about it, about Chaos Team. Stuart, you really need to catch
Chaos
up.
Team, that sounds fun.
Yes,
It
Chaos
sounds
Team.
a little like the evil Pokemon, like Team Rocket kind of thing.
It does, but then at the same time, did you ever see the live action?
Yes.
Yes. So do you remember Transom and whatever his name was? Mullion and
Manson.
Transom?
Rings a bell.
Mullion and Transom, I think it was. They basically look like that, but the woman looks a bit less nerdy. And more sort of like cyberpunky, I guess, now.
Cool.
So they're teaming up with the Hood, or the Hood's teaming up with them. The mechanic is coming back. Mechanic confirmed.
Dun, dun, dun.
You haven't even got to the mechanic yet. For shame.
I'm guessing he's a mechanic.
I don't, because the first time he went, "I'm the mechanic," I literally I burst out into laughter.
Bit of a spoilers for you. He's a bit of a tool.
You had to wrench that one out, didn't you?
Oh my god! Just stop.
Sorry, I'll just tighten it up.
This is what I have to put up on a daily basis.
He's awful.
This is going to be awful. Also confirmed for the fans of Gordon and Penny.
Fans of Gordon.
Gordon and Penny. Yeah, oh! Don't do that, because I hear Tony's a Gordon fan. So just careful, you'll get some sort of like angry squid girl at you. Confirmed more, as they call pen and ink. More pen and ink to come in season 3. Confirmed. That's all I can say.
Okay.
So next we've got Katie. Hey, Katie. Asks, from the last podcast, we were talking about Honeycomb Studio.
Well, you were.
Look, it just slipped out. I'm not even sorry.
This is
hopefully it didn't slip out on Honeycomb 2, because that would probably get some sort of fine or an achievement.
That's
yeah.
what she said.
Well,
Well, no, Honeycomb Studio 2 has been confirmed, is in development as we speak, with a release date, well, not an actual date, but release expected second half of this year. So keep an eye on that.
A game so bad they made it twice.
Oh dear. Next up, Christopher. Hello. Says, with the hype that's been built up around game and movie releases, what do you think has been the biggest disappointment and the biggest hidden gem?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Biggest disappointment, Shadow of War. The
Really?
Lord of the Rings one. Yep.
That was the second one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just got bored. It was a lot of just attacking forts and grinding and stuff like that.
I think for me, biggest disappointment would be Andromeda.
Okay.
I was really excited for Andromeda because I love the Mass Effect, the Mass Effect universe.
I need to go back and finish it.
Same. I never finished it. I got halfway through. I'm like, I'm doing the same thing over and over.
I soldiered through, and I just need to go back and finish it now.
Yeah, I didn't even like finish this. Like I said, I got what I think was about halfway through.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't played it in so long that I need to just restart it, because if I start where I was, I'll have no idea what I was doing, how I was building characters and whatnot. It's just one of those ones where I'm going to have to just hit the hard reboot.
Yeah.
Biggest game disappointment for me was No Man's Sky.
Give it a second chance. Please, give it a second chance.
No.
It's not that bad. It's good if you sort of dip in and out of it.
It's very bad, Stuart. It's very bad.
When I'm playing it, I'm enjoying it.
I'm more hurt by the fact that they lied about it.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff I can't just. It's so bad. Plus, anytime I see like Sean Murray's face and you see him come up on his interviews beforehand, he knows he's lying, and you just want to punch him.
Has he become the new Peter Molyneux? Or
Possibly.
will Molyneux forever hold that crown?
It's close.
Tricky.
I don't know. I just think
because Molyneux lied on so many games, Black and White, all the Fables. Was it the Cube Tappy game, stuff like that, and the one that followed that? I
don't know.
Yeah,
it's hard to say.
So biggest hidden gem.
Hard to say.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, because I've always gone in with the expectation that something's going to be really good. Really enjoyed it.
All I could say that I'm playing a lot of, and I keep going back to, and it's got a reasonable price, is Dead by Daylight. I play a lot of that.
Yeah, you do.
I need to get on that.
It's just for a cheap game that's been out for a while now and keeps getting regular updates. Each update breaks something and then they fix it, but at least they're updating it and fixing it all the time.
Sure.
And it has a nice little community. But yeah.
You know, it's not the biggest hidden gem for me, but it's a game that I was very surprised that I liked. Kingdom.
Oh,
yes, Kingdom. Ooh,
Kingdom Come Deliverance or something.
No, just Kingdom. So it's a side-scrolling game on Steam.
Yes.
And you're the king king/queen of this land, and you've got to go to different islands and basically build up your kingdom on these different islands. And come nighttime, these like shadow creatures and golems come and try and attack you. They want your crown.
All right.
It's kind of like a 2D scroller tower defense.
I think like hidden
stags and dogs and stuff involved.
Yeah, very pretty, very nice artwork.
Really nice soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtracks are lovely.
Biggest movie disappointment.
Suicide Squad.
Where do I start?
Suicide Squad.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Because when it was announced, I was like, "This is gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be amazing." And all the trailers looked okay, and then the film came out and it wasn't.
DC just needs to
How
stick.
far back are we going with these disappointments? Because I'd take it back to when Joel Schumacher took over Batman.
Which one was that?
So Batman Forever was okay.
Yep.
Batman and Robin. Not okay with that. No.
Oh, actually, sorry. Biggest hidden gem, game-wise, for me was actually Divinity: Original Sin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I remember you guys telling me to get it. And I was like, no, I might get it. And then a friend of mine got it for me for my birthday once. It was like, so I put it on my wish list. It's like, I'll remember about it. Like, I'll pick up a sale or something. And it's D&D. The game is the most D&D like a game can be. And then, they've added in the 4-player stuff, the 2-player stuff. You can actually play it cooperatively with people, and it's brilliant. Like I said, it's the most D&D like game I have ever played, and I love it.
It's very good. I like the writing and the voice work in that is a lovely game. It's a good game. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I got the collector's edition of the second one, so I've got all the art books and soundtrack and stuff.
Oh, very nice.
Absolutely love. Like, the art book is brilliant.
Okay, it's a very good game. Nice choice. Have we got one more or?
Yep. So Ant asks, second Infinity War trailer. What is it? What are your guys' thoughts on it? And does it make you more excited to go see the film?
I think we've pretty much covered that one.
Yeah,
we are very
excited.
Very excited.
And then I don't know if you guys were big into Hellboy, but a sneaky pic was leaked out and taken on the set of the new reboot that's coming out. Don't know what you guys think about the new reboot and the new Hellboy design.
Quick to the interwebs.
Yeah, it looks nice. I don't know. I just think it's going to be hard to take it away from.
Common.
Yeah.
It
looks interesting.
It does. We're just gonna have to wait for a trailer, I think. Before I'm not getting excited about anything before I see more of it.
It's one of those things, isn't it? If you get really hyped about it and it turns out to be disappointed, then it's gonna hit you all that harder. But if you think it's gonna be awful and then don't go and see it and it actually turns out to be really good, I think we should probably sit and wait till a little bit more information comes out about this one.
Yes.
I didn't realize it's David Harbour.
Yep.
Hellboy. Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. He looks very Hellboyish.
He looks the job, but you can look the job by putting some horns on and painting yourself red and having a big hand.
I know he's got the build for it as well.
Yeah, you need to be pretty ripped.
Yeah. But yeah, like I liked the first Hellboy film. I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I haven't seen it. Yeah.
It was okay.
Have you seen the animated one?
No.
They did an animated film. I've forgotten what it was called, but it was pretty good.
See, it's DC, isn't it? Hellboy.
Yes.
But
it's one of their like weird imprints.
DC always makes amazing animated films and terrible
live action.
Yeah, live action films. They just need to stick to animation, and that's it. That's their thing. Cause
like Under the Red Hood is still one of my favorite films.
It's just good films, and Marvel amazing at live action. And I think I've seen a couple of Marvel's animated. Not that great.
I don't think I've seen any of them.
I've seen there was a Punisher Black Widow one. I couldn't tell you the titles at all. Planet Hulk, I think, was one. Okay. X-Men and Hulk. Wolverine and Hulk. It's okay. Just nothing special.
The DC animated stuff is brilliant.
That's where they shine.
Yeah,
they just need to stay there.
And like they've even built in like continuity to it. So like a whole bunch of them run into other ones. So there's like a whole little Teen Titans animated ones, and there's and they even start to bring in Deathstroke into that. You got like the Judas Contract storyline, which is a brilliant film.
Yeah,
very good. They've also got the live action Teen Titans coming up later this year.
Oh yes.
Which they've announced it's 7 episodes. Each one I think is going to be an hour long. And they've announced the titles of all of them. And the last one is called what's his name? The second Robin. Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Todd.
The last episode is just called Jason Todd. Which is interesting because the Robin in this is Dick Grayson. And it's all about him going from Robin to Nightwing.
Yep.
So everyone's thinking, is this going to be him finding out that Jason's died? Are they actually going to do the death of Jason Todd?
When you say do the death of Jason Todd, as in his death when he was Robin?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he gets the shit kicked out of him by Joker. I think that'll be a really interesting season finale.
Yeah.
Of it derails Dick, and does he go back to Batman and whatnot? I think it'll be interesting. But they've got Hawkman and Dove in it, and I found out that Hawkman is actually played by Alan Richardson, who was in Laser Team.
Oh.
Yeah, the cast they've got for Titans is really good. So yeah, that's aimed to be coming out end of this year, alongside Young Justice Season 3.
Woo! I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yes.
Joe, you need to catch up.
Yeah,
Are you not caught up?
No.
And you
So
have
if you catch up with Thunderbirds, I'll catch up with Young Justice.
done.
Right,
Sweet.
race to the next podcast.
All right.
And, we'll see
Speaking
you
of the
when.
next podcast,
Yeah, speaking of next one.
Next week it's gonna be. Well, we're not gonna have one next week because obviously
We might have one.
We may or may not.
We may or may not. We're not sure.
Because obviously Hoy's going to be at Reading.
Yep.
Stuart and I will be coming back from Wales.
So if I can grab some more Renegades, That'll be great. I'm not doing a solo podcast because that's terrifying. So, yeah, we might take a week off just for conventions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like, leave any questions for Q&A in the comments.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
We
and all
love
that
you.
jazz.
Please do that, and I will tickle you.
You heard that. You heard that first. If you see Scott in public and you show him that subscriber icon that you're subscribed, he will tickle you.
No take back.
Yep. It's on camera.
I'm not even gonna take it back. I'm gonna do it.
It's on camera. What can I say? All right. So I think that's it for today. We went a little long.
A little longer because
yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case we're not here next week.
Yarr.
So yeah, that's been episode 3.
Yeah, you guys have a great week ahead and weekend.
A great 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
All right. Well, hopefully see you next week, if not the week after.
Cheerio.
Bye.